We are currently in the third week of Advent, boys and girls, which means we're getting closer to Christmas. And in the third week of Advent, we're going to be focusing on Joseph here in this booklet. Okay, so you're going to take out your Image of God booklet, and we're opening to our next page, which is 67 here. We're talking about Jesus' father on earth, Joseph. And as it showed you in the story that we just saw, he said yes to God. He said yes to the angel that he would take care of Jesus and take on the responsibility of raising him, okay? And all parents do that for us, right? So right here, it says lesson 25, the third week of Advent, Joseph, Jesus' father on earth. And it says Joseph was a carpenter. So, and then we've seen in other stories that he taught Jesus his trade, which was working with wood and building things out of wood. So then at the top it says circle the things that Joseph could make as a carpenter. Okay, so this is not made out of wood, it's a watch. Okay, so that wouldn't be what he would make. But a chair out of wood, absolutely. That would be something that Joseph would have made. This is ceramics, so it doesn't say that he would have made that. You would need to work with clay to make that. And then a candle would be made by a candle maker who would use wax, so that wasn't his trade. However, could he make a cradle? Could he make a manger out of wood? Absolutely. Joseph could have done that. Could he have made a table? Absolutely. So then this is a shirt, which would be made by a seamstress or a cloth maker, so that wasn't his trade. And then this is a horseshoe, so that would be made by, they would call a blacksmith. Someone would make that who works with metal. That wasn't his trade, okay? So it shows three things on this page that you would have circled. So go ahead and make sure that you got these, the same things. Give yourself your exit ticket. And then you're going to put this back in your red folder. And we're going to work in our handwriting book. Yesterday we did our lowercase f. So today we're going to do the picture that goes with lowercase f. So open the booklet, and do you know what that is? Right here. So if you look at, there's our lowercase f, so go ahead and trace that. And today you get to color the frog. So I hope we get the opportunity this year, I'll try to make sure we do, to learn about frogs in our science lesson. They are fascinating creatures. One thing to know is they come in all different colors, okay? So I'm going to color this frog all different colors, all different sizes too. There's tiny ones, there's big ones, there's some that are poisonous and some that are not. So they have, frogs have an interesting life cycle because when they're born, they start off in the water. Okay, so they're a creature that's called an amphibian. And they start off in the water, and they start off just as almost like looking like a little fish. They have a head and a tail, but they don't have arms or legs yet. And then they grow gills, okay? And that helps them breathe in and out of water. And then they grow back legs and they grow front legs, and the tail that they had when they were born gradually goes away. So that is, they kind of start as one kind of creature and they change into another, and they're just really, really fascinating. Frogs and toads, and actually any amphibians. You also have salamanders and newts. They are fun creatures to learn about and study. Okay, I'm going to finish coloring here. Remember, frogs come in many, many colors, so you can choose any colors you want to color this frog. And give yourself an exit ticket when you finish, and make sure you put this back into your red folder when you're done.